On more than one occasion had we crossed blades with goblins and orcs from Mirkwood, but the warband we encountered when we set to reclaim Bûrh were not regular raiders or looters. They were warriors, no doubt part of a larger force united under the banner of a blazing red eye. It seems the reports from the Elves of northern Mirkwood were correct. A messenger had arrived a mere few weeks ago, bringing us word from King Thranduil, warning us that one of the ring raids, Camul the Easterling, had set up court upon the naked hill. Dol Guldur, he called it. It seems likely that the forces we encountered in Bûrh were under command of this ring wraith. I doubt this will be the last time we face this rabble. We should tread carefully and prepare ourselves for war. Hello my friends, and welcome back for episode 3 of our Dale campaign in Divide and Conquer. So, last time we fought Dol Guldur, the orc host that had taken over Bûrh, kicked them out. Now they are sending some more stacks to try and reclaim it, but we do have some forces ready to deal with them, and we have more armies coming in. Bicinus, who had proven himself in battle in the last episode by taking Bûrh. Well, he didn't take Bûrh, he fought in that battle, but he actually earned his stripes on the way home, where he encountered a rebel force. There might still be some more rebels in these lands, I'm not quite certain. We'll have to plop down some more watchtowers to know that for sure. Actually, I think I might just move you real quick. Crap. Too smart, because he actually won't make it back there in time. I forgot that the woods kind of slow you down quite a bit. Well, we should be able to do fine for the one turn. Do we still need to build anywhere? Doesn't seem like it. We could build a leather tanner at Bûrh, but I don't think that's really priority. It would be more suited to get a leather tanner in Bûrh, because that will of course be one of our more frontier settlements if Rhun ever declares war on us, which is not a priority for us. It might be for them, we'll see. But I think they've got their hands full with Dol Guldur. Not Dol Guldur, with the Vale of the Rhúnen, excuse me. Yes. So we're sending business home. We can of course merge some units and then retrain the others. Let's see, although I don't think that's very much necessary. We can bring on those guys, they're still relatively healthy. We can retrain the Northman Militia. I don't know for sure how big a Northman Militia unit is. That's archers. 202, so we cannot merge them and keep both units. We can send over the archers, we can send over the cavalry, and then have them join up with these archers and the farming pikemen as well. And that's more than a strong enough army to kick back Dol Guldur. Alright, let us end the turn. I hope you guys are all doing well. I do want to say thanks to Arahir Galadirathon, who did give me a shout out in his latest episode of the Dol Amroth campaign, which is episode 9, which is a very enjoyable episode. I do highly recommend watching it, because, well, I don't want to spoil it in case you haven't watched it yet, but a lot of shit goes down. His campaign is going the way that a lot of my campaigns went, and the way that I hope my Dale campaign doesn't go. AKA getting a bit too cheeky, then getting punished for it, losing a bunch of territory, and losing some noteworthy generals. Alright, as expected, an army is moving in on Bûrh. We were of course prepared for it, that's why we put the troops in the fort there. So we will have a quick battle on our hands there before our reinforcements can arrive. Now, a couple people also pointed out that I should move my fleet, aka the one ship, back north, where they can be a little bit more useful for now. Shipping armies across the River Luin. Alright. It's a new family member, Bergholdach, which I assume is a girl. Alright, our production is really high, rank 4. Just beaten by more. I guess Gondor also beats us, probably some of the Dwarven factions. Alright, so that's pretty good.
Yes, my lord. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, because now I have to walk business all the way around, which if I had a fleet like here, I could ship him over relatively quickly. Alright, Captain Took. So Guldur host, Mirkwood hunters, not too worried about these two, a little bit more about the maulers. Do I have my spy nearby? I do. Just to get a bit of a better idea if it's worth trying to take him down. It's not going to be easy, actually. That is a pretty beefy army, but we can crush him. We can do it because we have an extra general and we have cavalry. Alright, let's take care of this asshat to save the game, and I will see you all on the battlefield. Alright my lads, here we are. So it is of course kind of important, especially when facing against an army like Dol Guldur that does kind of suffer from morale issues, to try and kill the captain as soon as possible. And we have identified the captain as being this lad over here, this Easterling, sitting on top of a warg, which looks kind of awkward. Like, I don't know. There's something about that. You got like these wargs, and you move up, and then suddenly you have this guy. It's like, what? It seems kind of out of place. But we've seen the same before with like rebel armies, where like an orc was sitting on top of a horse. It just kind of messes with the brain, you know. You're like, that doesn't make much sense. But our Privateer cavalry should have an easy time sniping that guy. We can of course bring in the Northman militia, but I doubt they will arrive on time. Although if they keep running like they usually do, he's probably gonna try and shoot me with his archers. Yeah, that's not great, but not horrible either. We are near the edge of the map already. Of course, these guys will be the first to heal. Oh my god, he's doing numbers on us. So many of them. That is a lot of them. Let's see if we can just charge him head on. I doubt we'll be able to kill him like that. I'm not sure if our weapons count as lances. It's a bit of like a bardiche, I think it is. So it does have a pointy end. They could use it as a lance, but I don't know if they do. Pick up your bows, man. Pick up the pace more, rather. Come on, lads. As slow as beans. Alright, we killed a ton of them, though. I think if we give them another charge. We can also charge like the hunters. They're already shaken. We haven't even touched them. They'll probably die the moment we just crossblades. Oh yeah, oh, look at those numbers drop. Jesus, I think they lost about 30 in like one small charge. It's still dropping. Yeah, 50 I think? 60-ish? Jesus Christ. Alright. So yeah, Dol Guldur, not the most professional army. Yet. Don't worry, we'll definitely face more elite hordes of them. The closer we get to the Naked Hill, Amon Lank. The place has many names actually, come to think of it. Alright, archers get in position because they are already ready to kick our ass. Or try to. Come on, get fighting. Get fighting on those punks, especially the maulers. Focus on the maulers. Maulers are scary, man. Very strong unit. But rather weak to archer fire, as you can tell. Look at that. Boom. Yeah, they're not having a good time. The numbers are dropping. Alright, well let's send forward our infantry then. I'm surprised that captain's still alive. We'll keep the pikemen ready to protect the archers if need be. Alright, come on. Let's give them one more good charge and then we can start doing hammer and anvil charges. Oh crap. That could have really nailed my general. I'm honestly surprised he survived that. Where is he? Oh, he's over there. He should be safe. I totally missed those wargs. That could have been very scary. Come on, kill him. Let's swing that big old bardiche and chop off his head. Come on, just rout the captain, kill the captain, and the rest will follow. Alright. My goodness. Bloody annoying wargs. Alright, he's the only one left pretty much. So I'm sure we can take him down. I'm peppering my longbows. Right. Kill those bloody wargs. Don't let them keep hitting us. Oh, come on. There we go. With the captain dead, their men shall scatter. Despite their leadership, they are still just a rabble of orcs, raiders, pillagers, looters. They're routing. These guys are losing heart. We do badly need the reinforcements though. Because these men alone will not be enough to take the Naked Hill. Captain took. Pikemen should be fine. Let's run into the maulers, because they're just pillaging through my swordsmen. Jesus Christ. They should run. Or die. Both work. Alright. Kill the little Guldur host. They're running. Okay, everyone's pretty much running now. I'm gonna tell my archers to stop firing because I think they're doing... no, you can fire on them. You're not doing anything wrong with that. Alright, time to take them prisoner. Perhaps we can squeeze some information out of them. We can confirm our reports that Sauron is behind all of this. Come on, lads. Start running. Alright. There we go. Alright, so I'm going to quickly run them down, and then I'll see you back on the strategy map. Alright, my friends, so we were able to eliminate pretty much everyone. We're going to execute the last ones. They've given us all the information we could require. Now, we've liberated Bûrh Alge yet again. Alright, so I don't see any more big dog Guldur stacks around. There's a small force here, but they're just the one guy. Let's see. Border looks clear. Brown boats in sight already. Beautiful. Luin. Oh, that is a face only a mother could love. And even then, they'd have to do some real effort for that. Alright, good, good, good. Orcs of Gundabad like us, and Guldur hates us. Well, that's no big surprise. This kind of is. We don't have the best relations with the Orcs of Gundabad, I thought, but apparently not. Alright, Dale, we are building Esgaroth as well. Grassguard, we are upgrading finally, but Alge could do with perhaps some culture. No, that's not necessary. Well, we do have good roads here, so there is potential for trade. Could also establish another port, which wouldn't hurt. Let's see. Or we could go for the farming outpost. I'll actually check the other settlements first. Yeah, Bûrh. Let's just put you back in there. The mercenary units, the Rovanian units. I got some questions about my entire Rovanian reunited plan. Perhaps I should talk about them now. So in the intro of my video, I described Rovanian as being a rather large territory. You know, the Grey Mountains to the north, Misty Mountains to the west, all the way to the mouth of the River Anduin here. The Brown Lands as well, all the way to the Sea of Rhûn. Whilst in reality the Kingdom of Rovanian, as Eryn pointed out, was much smaller. This is just the geographical location of Rovanian. But I don't think it hurts to be ambitious, and I think the new Kingdom of Rovanian should be just as large, but even better, even larger than the old Kingdom of Rovanian. I also got some question about how I'm going to do it specifically, and I don't know. It's more just a dream of a young lad named Izzy to reunite a kingdom. We cannot train Rovanian units as such. We can get Rovanian mercenaries, and I think we can also get some Rovanian troops in some settlements, depending on certain conditions. I'm not quite sure about that. We can definitely get them as mercenaries. And they are quite common in these lands, and they are quite good as well. Rovanian riders, for example, Rovanian hunters, those kind of the spearmen are also pretty strong. We've also faced some of them already. And of course the Privateer Cavalry, Privateer Axemen, I count those as Rovanian troops as well, because they're so tied up with this region, you can't get them anywhere else, so that's why.
Yes, my lord.
And yeah, that's just my personal victory condition right there. Alright, so we do have some extra cash. Should build something in Bûrh. I can also get a port here. But I guess Alge would get more benefit. Actually, they get the same benefit out of it, roughly. You know what, let's start with some farms. We do need to feed the people. And then here we can build... I mean, the herbalist wouldn't hurt to increase our population. Could lower the tax rate here to make that increase even faster. That wouldn't be bad. I think we rather have population than raw cash right now. And I think that is the end of my turn. Alright, Vornos assaulted, the wrath of Khand, the hordes of Khand are come. I'm not sure what this message actually entails, because Khand has been here all the time, so I'm not sure. Maybe they've started plundering Rhûn or something, I'm not quite sure. Alright, Bûrh, we got the dirt parts, which is very, very good. So I think we'll start with some farms. Farming never hurt, hey? And then Bûrh, we got the leather tanner there, so that was actually done in, I think, 1 turn. I guess we can get some more farms? Yeah, sure, wouldn't hurt. Let's move these troops back to the fort. I'm a little bit concerned about what these guys are going to try to do, but do need to keep an eye on the upkeep, of course. And then Bicinus will be walking by, so we're going to leave behind some units. These 3 in Dale for retraining, because they do have some experience, not much, but some. And we are going to send some units along with them. These Athala Rangers will spice up the upkeep by quite a bit. Actually, 230 is not that bad. That's actually not that bad. Alright, okay, never mind. I'm not complaining. That is really not that high.
Yes, my lord.
Yeah, let's already send them along. We'll keep 1 unit in Esgaroth. So this is a pretty strong army. I mean, it's mostly archer focused, but we should have enough infantry, aka the one guy, to hold off for now. And of course, the orcs die rather fast to archers. Alright, so he's already sending in more troops, though. Guldur is going to spam us with units. Another thing that I forgot to do is to move my merchant, not my merchant, my diplomat, to Bûrh. So Mengo's over here, so this is Bûrh over here. We've reached the weathertop, Amon Sul, which is actually a fort. Ostul, excuse me. Well, I think Amon Sul is the weathertop itself, but Ostul is just the region next to it. Alright, so I'm not going to skip all the turns, because sometimes man just wants to talk, you know? I'm trying to find a balance between the more edited, clean cut, focusing on battles, focusing on strategic decisions, and just me talking about life and doing whatever. Oh, Erebor, could you not... I don't like Erebor. I do like Erebor. They're going to be quite useful to hold off the snow orcs. But I don't have much qualm of attacking Erebor at one point, you know. If I'm strong enough and I run out of enemies to kill, I'm taking that mountain and all its riches. I don't give a damn. We need the funding for our Rovanian project, of course. I mean, I could ask the government for some subsidies, I guess. But that's the thing. I'm my own government. I can't... There's no one above me. I'm the king, you know. Admiral Bondi. Alright, so we're going to have to do another liberation of Alge with Captain Ugzak. So he's going to keep sending shitty forces to try and take the summon because he sees it as an easy prey. But this army is quite a few tiers shittier than the previous one, so we will have no problem dealing with them. I will see you, of course, on the battlefield.
Now cheer, you brave fighters, and sound the advance. To battle!
Alright lads, I can't really say it any better than that. So let's just get into formation. As you see, most of our privateer cavalry that we did lose in the previous battle have returned to us. They have come back to life, like Jesus. Well, I guess the equivalent of Jesus in Middle-earth would be Gandalf. And Glorfindel, I guess. Didn't he also have a bit of a Messiah moment? A reawakening? I think he did. If I'm wrong, someone in the comments will correct me, of course. Whenever you hear me talking about lore, always check the comments to see if no one has corrected me yet. Because I'm totally admitting that my knowledge of the lore is lackluster. I've not read the books, and I've not read any of the books. I've watched the movies many, many times, so I do know pretty much anything that happens in the movies. And it is my intention to read the books at one point. But sadly, I've not had the time for it, just about. I think we might just kill the captain straight up like that. No? That's a really strange charge, actually. Not 100% on board with it, but okay. Come on, lads, get in position. Blup, blup, blup. Run, run, run. Get out of there. No, get out of there. Get out of there. Come on. He's chasing me, which is actually good. Killed a ton of wargs. Just not the right one. Alright, laddies. So Guldur host 2 units of them. It's, oh no, it's 1 unit of Dol Guldur host and 1 unit of Mirkwood goblins. We charge them, they might just run away. They're just Snaga after all. Which is of course the lowliest tier of orc, the Snagas. I think Snaga literally means slave or something like that. So yeah, not the most favoured of tribes, or whatever you should call them. Not tribes, but ranks, I guess. Tiers. Alright, that lad's coming right in. Gonna try and kill my archers. Should put an end to that. I'm not sure what these guys are going. They're just leaving the battle. Ah, they're going to meet my Northman militia. Okay, sure, we can do that. Ooh, that did a lot of damage. We badly need those reinforcements, man. I mean, they are getting there and they will arrive on time, but I cannot stress just how much we need them. These orcs, man, there's plenty of them. This is something else compared to the small hordes we've faced in the past. Ooh, that horn. Boom. That was a really lackluster charge. I even did the boom sound effect and nothing. We did do that though. Alright, nice. That should cause some routing. As our dwarves are getting overrun a bit. Those Mirkwood goblins don't stand a chance against my Northman militia. Look at them. They even got backpacks. Don't ever F with a man with a backpack. Just saying. Alright, archers. Fire on those Mirkwood hunters. Take them down. They're a mockery to the art of ranged combat. Show them how it's done. Alright. Discharge. Oof. I think that was just straight up route. That was a brutal charge, man. Look at this guy. Oh, boom. Chopped his head clean off. I don't think they need any assistance. They're more than fine. Alright, so we've only slain 71%. There's of course this big force. Actually, it seems like they might need some help. Most of these lads are dead, so I might as well send over the cavalry to assist them a little bit. Let's follow them along. Speed things up a bit. They're gonna smack those goblins from behind. It's funny that the game freezes there. Let's just continue real quick, because of course we just run into them, and that should be 91%. Alright, I'll see you back on the campaign map. Alright, let's execute them, of course. We have no use for those filthy orcs. And let us move back to our forts, our homely home, away from home. Alright, business. There you are. Right on time. Perhaps I should actually send them in here. I think there's a settlement. Ah, there it is. Rhúnen. That would be quite nice to have. Alright, let's see. End of turn reports. Okay, nothing too special there. Alge Grass Guard got upgraded. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Let's see. What is bringing in the most cash here? Okay, we still have some devastation, so there might be another rebel force somewhere around here. Although, I do have... They might be over here, but I think that is roughly where I fought with Bithyna, so I don't think they're there, because we crushed that force. They're clearly not over here, despite some devastation being present. Alright, we'll see. So trade is bringing in the most cash. We are trading with a lot of factions. Well, not a lot of factions, but a lot of settlements. Oh, we're generating Kirgadol from here as well, so that's quite nice. That's another Dwarven settlement, of course. Over here-ish. So extra trade would not be bad. Could I get another tier of the Mason's Hall? I don't think I can. What to get? What to get? Grain exchange, right, of course. Always a grain exchange. Okay, so Gondor and Kandor at war, and the Eredwaith and Isengard at war. So Eredwaith is playing a bit of the good guy here. Interesting, though Guldur hates my guts. Nothing new there. Alright, so these guys should be done retraining, so I will send them south. I'll also get some billmen, because billmen are amazing. Oops. Move you down, retrain the other militia, which I was doing, yes. Let's get some chicken farming. That will be all, because our money is spent. Let us move our diplomat, of course. Let's follow the road. We have reached Bûrh. Grab a pint in the prancing pony. Hello, Bûrh. Ed, you look so out of place. You look incredibly out of place. Alright, so it's a new faction, so I can of course sell my map information, which does enable me to buy probably another building somewhere. Now let's see what the reward is from the Merchants Guild, but it usually is nothing. 300 gold coins, that's actually the most I've ever gotten from a trade deal like that. Deal, but I think it's about Alge where I need to build something. I could get the trading post, standing stones, or leather tanner. I think the trading post will rake in the most cash. Trade is quite good in the settlement. Alright, let's end the turn. So the plan right now is of course to go very hard at Dol Guldur. You know, I did talk about it previously in the previous video, and one good strategy would be to go... Oh my god, what the hell are the snow oaks doing? Erebor, take care of them please. Thank you, Gimli. Wow, they really helped me out there. If those guys besieged Dale, I would have been in deep shit. But yeah, I'm kind of relying on the Elves and Erebor doing some of the dirty work for me. But as I was saying, a legit strategy would be to rush Rhúnen. Because they're of course going to be the main enemy, but I don't want to do that. I want to have Rhúnen as the big ultimate enemy. The final boss. So I do want to give him time to grow. And want to give us time to grow as well, so we have two powerhouses fighting each other. I don't want to have an Isengard Rohan situation where one faction beats up the other in like 5 turns. There's no fun in that. Alright, talk to the Dunlendings for 750 gold coins. Say no more. Where is Bûrh? Blub, 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 blub. So that's Tharbad. They might also have Soloniag or Metraith.
Yes.
Bûrh holds Mengelin. That's good. They can restore the barrows and get rid of those cursed barrow wights. Alright, Esgaroth got some chicken farming. Alright, good. So the income is quite healthy, but there is room for improvement. Can't get any economic buildings right now. How about in Berkaupis? Nothing directly economic either, so I think I'll just wait a bit. And send down these men.
Yes, my lord.
Yes.
And let us push to Rhúnen. Move you, I actually forgot to move you. Yeah, these guys will join up with Business. These guys as well. Business is going to be the main force. I kind of like Business, you know? He's like rags to riches. I quite like him, so I do want to give him many battles to prove himself worthy, you know? Because I'm sure he has some, like, feelings about it. Being adopted and being made a general. I'm sure he wants to prove himself to be worthy of the title we've bestowed upon him. I think I might get some Gudrats. Their attack is virtually non-existent, but their defense is rather high, and with the way I'm playing right now, defense is more important than attack, because our attack is mostly divided up between our cavalry and our archers. Our infantry doesn't really need to kill, they just need to hold the line, so the billmen are excellent for that. But of course we've run out of the pool there. You know what, I'll get some Athala Rangers. I'll do that, just to empty up the pool there so they can retrain. I do feel like I'm playing rather well. I mean, that's kind of boasting now, but compared to other campaigns, I do really feel a sense of progression campaign after campaign. I do get better at the game, I get a better understanding. I also know the map better, you know. I know other factions well. Having played Dol Guldur, you kind of understand what their strengths and weaknesses are. You know their weakness is cavalry.
We have something for you.
Alright, so Rhúnen wants to give us trade rights and map information for 2,000 gold coins in total, which I will not accept. I will do a counter demand though. Rhúnen, I don't care much about map information. I would just like trade rights. It's actually generous. And I will offer you map information for 750. I know I could ask for more money, but I don't want to cheese the AI, because it will probably still be generous now it's balanced. But I could ask for money for trade rights as well, but I don't want to do that.
I accept.
I don't want to make this game too easy, you know? But trade with Rhun is actually going to bring in tons of cash, I think. For both factions. So we're both going to get bigger from it, which is kind of my goal. I want Rhun to succeed. I don't want Rhun to get crushed by Dorwinion. Because then Dorwinion would be the final boss fight. And whilst that would still be fun, it's not quite the same. I do want to see those shiny golden hordes of Loch Nassarim and Loch whatever. I do want to see them in action. Alright, well let's besiege Eryn Rhúnen. Oh, let's get closer because, my god, these woods are hard to traverse. Alright, let's see. Yeah, look, the money is already piling in from that trade with Rhun. Bergram, the farming, what is it called? Farming outpost. Let's see, you also have potential to be a very strong trading partner with Erebor and Kirrigatol. But sadly I can't get any trading buildings here. I can get the Mason's Hall though, that will make things a bit cheaper in the future. And Grassguard, getting richer and richer. We should get a porter. We should make the most out of our trade rights with Rhun, which, come to think of it, let's actually check our settlements. Have to be a bit sneaky about it. Esgroth, are you already trading with Rhun? We're getting a sea export from Ilanin, which is in Dorwinion hands. But nothing from Rhun just yet, so I think we need to broaden up the trading capacity from our docks. Got some extra billmen, which we will send south. These billmen are a real tough foe for Dol Guldur to deal with.
My lord.
Okay.
Yes.
Metrith.
As you wish.
Captain Herb.
Yes.
Man, Bree's going hard.
Continue tomorrow.
They're being rather aggressive.
Here.
Alright.
Yes, my lord.
And I do want to give a shout out to my friend Mr. Steel_C, who is doing a Bûrh campaign. He's taken a bit of a hiatus now, but he did inform me that he will be starting to make new videos soon. Because I was just talking about how Bûrh is being rather aggressive, and I was thinking about a comment I got a couple while back where someone asked me to do a Bûrh campaign. But there is a really good Bûrh campaign right there on YouTube for you to watch. So check him out, Steel_C. He's done other campaigns as well, but he's right now doing a Bûrh campaign. And it doesn't mean I'll never do a Bûrh campaign. I've mentioned many times it is my goal to do all the factions at one point, and even redo some of the factions I did many, many years ago, like Rhun and Ar-Adunaim, back when they were still called Eriador. But for right now, of course, I'm focusing on new factions like Dale. Okay, so Eryn Rhúnen is looking rather undefended.
Your orders.
It is looking rather juicy, and they do have a wall. Surprising, I thought they didn't have a wall. So we got some archers, some goblins, some marauders, and some scouts. So I don't think we should dilly-dally too long. We should go in for the kill sooner rather than later. Alright, but Alge got the trading outpost. Let's get a herbalist actually. And then by Marling, let us get the leatherworker. So troops we get there immediately get some nice armor. I do want to send in Prince Brand at one point, because right now he's not doing much. He's just kind of chilling there. Keep these guys in reserve for just now. Once we take Eryn Rhúnen, I can send some forces over, because then we are bordering the Mirkwood Elves, who are of course our friend. So that is less of a weak spot there, less of a blind spot. Alright, let's skip that turn then. And I forgot to move my diplomat. Oh, boys. I mean, it wouldn't be an easy campaign without at least some fuck-ups, and so far I feel like I've been doing things right. I might still be playing a little bit too passive, but we're making progress. It's turn 43, we're about to capture our, I think, 7th settlement? Or maybe 8th? So that's not too... Oh, he's actually facing me. Look at that. Look at that. He's not as big of a coward as I thought he was. Okay. Captain Yagur. Okay, the balance of power is not very much in our favor. I might have to withdraw just to not face Nufshak. Where the hell did you get Farood mercenaries from? My god, you've been traveling around, haven't you? Okay. That's a surprise to be sure, but a welcome one. So I think I'll actually I mean, will these guys make a difference? Yeah, those Wargs will actually. So I'm gonna withdraw, and then he should face me with just the Yagur squad. Okay, he doesn't, because he's out of movement points. But I can then wait for the other infantry to arrive, which will make a difference, because we were low on infantry and high on archers. Not easy, not easy. Let's talk to Tharbad first. Hello, you are a new faction. I'm gonna sell you my map information. It is a beautiful map. Nicely colored in with a beautiful blue.
It's good to the pleasure was all ours. Farewell.
And another 750. So that's 1.5k in total. Okay, Dale, chicken farming, nice. We are getting richer and richer and richer. Let's actually check trades coming in. Also, last episode I wondered why I wasn't trading with Thranduil's Halls, and that's because I don't have a direct line with Thranduil's Halls, but I do with Esgaroth. So they do get trade with Thranduil's Halls. And with Coruscant as well, quite nice. Alright, Esgaroth. What is this? A Mason's Guild House. Yes, let's get that. It's quite expensive, but it will make things cheaper. And there goes all our money. Alright, so let us bring in these lads. I guess we'll face Captain Yagur. I mean, it won't be easy, and he'll probably bring in those forces from Rhúnen. I doubt this guy is a night fighter. He is... Oh, I read night fighter when it said fair fight. Alright, well, let's... gosh. I don't know, man.
Yes, my lord.
It's gonna be quite difficult. I'm just thinking. How many infantry do you have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 infantry. Where's my spy?
I'm gonna stick you.
Well, who dares wins, right?
As you
Alright, my lads.
reinforcements.
We do need to take care of that captain rather early on, or this is going to be a very rough fight. These guys are actually already in range. Look at them, beautiful. The Athala Rangers, first time we're using them. First time we're using the Billman as well. Look at them. Pretty cool. That's a nasty billhook, holy shit, man. I don't want to be on the wrong end of that one. But it's very important we kill the captain. It's going to make our lives a whole lot easier. The Faerûn mercenaries. I don't know where the hell they came from. Do these guys actually use black arrows? I don't think they do, sadly. No. But the Royal Guardsmen do.
Upper hand in this battle.
And he's coming in rather slowly. He's not quite convinced he has to rush out yet. So if we could eliminate the Maulers, that's going to make lives a whole lot easier. Because they are a much scarier foe than anyone else in that army. Let's get ready to assassinate that captain. He does have his reinforcements coming in from Rhúnen, but they will be no concern to us. Already killed 3% of that army. Ooh, lost some horses there. Not ideal. Alright, archers. Kind of wasting our black arrows there, but we should have plenty of ammunition, so I doubt we'll run out of ammo anytime soon with those lads. Not a great charge, not a great charge. Abort! I don't even know where the captain is. He's over there, we're not going to hit him like that. Not ideal. Alright. Well, let's bring forward our infantry. Alright, he's chasing my merchants. Mercenaries, not merchants. Mercenaries. Defeat does not seem almost certain. Don't be such a Debbie Downer. Right, pikemen, it's crucial that you hold the line. This billman should be fine. Alright, here we go. Clashing of our armies. Okay. Look at that. Those are some big battle lines, man. This army is fresh from the barracks and they're already facing the largest battle yet. Poor lads, poor lads. But they will make us proud, don't worry. Listen, as my lad, it's time for your second trial. Alright, cavalry, we need you guys badly, but you're in such a rubbish position. Okay, we should be okay. Our lines are holding. We are suffering some casualties though. Slaughtering those Mirkwood goblins. Alright, if we can, I'd rather keep firing on the Warg Marauders because I feel like his captain's almost down. And let's use our cavalry to charge into their rear. If we can manage to get around these units. They're everywhere.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Come on, lads. We've only lost 16%. We've killed 36, so that's quite good. Ah, we're routing them. Routing them. Yes, yes, yes. Good job, lads. Good job. Come on, keep up the damage. Keep up the damage. I'm so bloody proud of y'all. Men of Dale! Keep fighting until your last breath. Men of the North! Yeah, this army needs to be replenished immediately. I mean, it's not too bad all in all. It's not too shabby. 22% for 50% is good, I'll take that any day. Come on, charge them. These guys will run soon enough. Alright. If we could fight on those Wargs, that'd be quite nice. Alright, cavalry, move back. I do want to keep some of you in reserve to run down the routers, the cowards, the ones who lose heart. Right, you're out of ammo, so I'm pulling you back. You're out of ammo as well. If you're out of ammo, you pull back. You're of no use to me anymore then. I don't want to send you in melee. Because that will go about as poor as you would expect. Alright, cavalry. As long as that second general is alive, that's a lot of troops that will not start running anytime soon. Alright, general number 1 is down. This is the main general. Second general should be in this unit, yep.
For the moment, the fortune of battle goes our way.
Alright, if all Ornithala Rangers can fire on him, he should be okay.
The battle is very much in our favor.
Royal Guardsmen are out of ammo. The one thing I said wouldn't happen, happened. Them running out of ammo. That's not great. We do kind of rely on that that ammo. We need those archers. Alright, longbows, I guess I'll have to use you in melee for now. Not ideal, I know. But it's something. Alright, let's see if we can kill that captain. Surround his wargs! Send them back to the abyss where they came from. I think I'll actually need to use my Northman archers, and they're really rubbish, but we just need to overpower the enemy, that's all we need to do. If we surround them, they will run. Oh, what are Athala Rangers doing over here? That's not what I had in mind. That is so not what I had in mind. Yeah, need to get rid of those Mirkwood hunters. Slaughter them! Perhaps we could get some more Ravanian mercenaries. Lord knows we need them. We just need about anyone to join our army at this point, seeing how depleted we are. Alright, that captain should be screwed over. Can move out our cavalry to assist these flanks.
Only half the enemy force
Nice.
remains.
Nice, big rout, big rout.
The enemy general flees like a coward he is.
Let him run.
Press onward. Break the spirit of his army.
He thinks that's a good idea. Let him. Let him rot. Alright, let's start running down already. There he is. Running away! Coward. Alright, let's take care of those runners. Still 20% of them left. This seems to be the last standing army. Oh, he's got some Guldur archers. You guys, if you can take care of them, that'd be awesome. My god, what a battle. I almost said some really bad words there, but I refrained. Goodness gracious, that was something else, man. But I'm glad we went for it. It's definitely very epic. I do want to continue a little bit longer just to make sure we get Rhúnen? What's it called? But I will see you back once we have mopped up the enemy, and I'll take a look at the stats of this battle. Alright lads, I ran down as many as I could, and we get these results. So in total, we lost 36% of our own troops, 92% of the enemy was killed. Captain Lunov, which is of course the reinforcement stack, lost pretty much his entire army, so I do think we get the settlement without having to besiege it. If you take a look, who killed the most? The Thala Rangers did a lot of damage, of course. How did the Royal Guardsmen do? Where are they? There they are. 106. That's not that good. Then again, there are just not that many of them, only 40, whilst the Thala Rangers, of course, had over 100 men in their unit. So it does seem the Thala Rangers have proven their worth already. Alright, I'll see you back on the strategy map. Alright, here we go. I'm almost inclined to do ransom just because that is a big pile of cash, but we don't negotiate with filthy orcs, of course. And there we go. Rhúnen is reclaimed. Reforged Kingdom of Rhúnen is one settlement closer to being achieved. Alright, let's exterminate populace because they are, of course, filthy Melkorians. I'm not even sure what the adjective is. Melkorites. Alright, so we don't actually need to repair anything. Let's check the culture. Alright, so we are rather underrepresented. I think I'll get the green exchange first, though. It's only 2 turns. There is, of course, a free pile of cash. Okie dokie. Do have some reinforcements coming in. I should send my spy around. So this is Elven lands. I can't quite remember where all the settlements are, of course. But we do know that Brownboat's here, and Brownboat is in Dol Guldur hands. So that is another settlement we can focus our attention on. We do have another unit of Thala Rangers ready to go, but I think I'll keep him in the settlement for now. These guys I should send home, some of them at least. Yes, let us send these 3 home for retraining. They are rather experienced. These guys can stick around. Alright, is there anything else I need to do? No, I can't move my diplomat. Who do we want to talk to? I guess we want to talk to the Wife and Isengard and those lads. Alright, let's end the turn. Alright my friends, and we enter turn 45 with a very interesting message. It seems our scouts have reported back from the south and they bring some... Well, I'm not sure if it's great news, I'm not sure if it's bad. It isn't bad news, I can say that. Is it great news? I'm not sure. It's rather odd news because it seems that the Khan of Khan, I should say, has decided to side with the Istari. The Blue Wizards, Palando and Alatar have convinced Khan Arkish to join their efforts, and to join, of course, the efforts of the Orcani dwarfs to overthrow Mr. Sauron himself. Rumours fly now that Mordor and its allies will soon move to reclaim the lands of Khan, and the Khan's days may be numbered. For now, he is surrounded by enemies. Worst of all, some tales speak of an inquisitor sent to Khan to execute the Blue Wizards. Interesting. Alright, Eryn Rhúnen can already get a Merchant's Guild there. I think I'll just accept it. Why not? And, of course, they want us to talk to the Ered, which is fine. I was doing that anyway. So they are positioned in Dolvorn. That's a downlanding force.
Without question.
By...
Yes.
I do believe that Dunland and the Enedwaith are probably at war with each other. Yep, as expected. So they might not hold on to Dolvorn for too much longer. Alright. Let's send you to Dale, because that's the only place I can get those Dwarven recruits. And now let's take a look at what we want to do. I think I want to push on to Brownboat. There is Enethal, but that's in Woodendale. And Captain Gorgol sending over some forces, but I doubt they can do much to stop me. I can leave behind a rather small garrison in Rhúnen to defend it, I think. I could also do some merging, of course. But I think I would lose most. I would lose one full unit, which I'd rather not have happen. So I think I'll leave him as is. Alright, well let's see. If I move everyone out, people are going to be unhappy. Actually, I can already fix it with just that. So I think what I'll do is leave behind Northman archers. If they want to try and fight, we can always send back a force. Because we are moving on to Brownboat. We don't want to dilly-dally too long. We want to keep fighting, keep expanding. But we do, of course, have some extra cash to spend. Actually, I could send in... You know what? I'll send in these lads as well.
Your order. Yes, my lord.
Plop down on the watchtower. It sure will, my lads, it sure will. Let's see, what can we build in Dale? A trader exchange. That might not be too bad. Let's get it. Trade's really picking up now. It's gonna get even better when you get better roads. Grassgard almost has the port completed, so our economy is looking very healthy. We can soon start investing in some military buildings so we can get some better units, because of course we are inching closer towards the barracks event, in which we will unlock our tier 2 units, and tier 3 and tier 4, every tier, all the units. If we have the necessary buildings, of course, which we don't. Let's see. Well, a smoking house does give some building income, and some extra spies wouldn't hurt. So I think I will get it. And Bûrh. You know what, I'll get it in Bûrh, because that's actually the richer settlement. You know what, I'll get the meeting hall here. I should have gotten that way sooner, because then Beyond gets free upkeep. Huh. Alright. I've moved my diplomat right. Yeah. Okay, let's do one more turn before we end this episode. I do want to say massive thanks for all the support on the first and the second episode, and I don't really doubt that this episode will also gain just as much support. The views, the likes, the comments, they've been through the roof, and I'm so grateful for them. You really cannot underestimate how grateful I am for it. Every time I get a new comment, it just puts a smile on my face, unless the comment's like, hey Izzy, you're really dumb, but haven't had too many of them yet, so that's good. All the likes, all the views, it just put a massive smile on my face, and you know, these videos take some effort and some time to make, but it's all worth it. I don't ever regret spending my time doing these. So yeah, it might sound insincere because I say this like every episode, but I am super grateful for all the support. We're inching closer to 1.5k subscribers, which is absolutely insane. And we have some more talking about the Istari, of course. They have appeared. They are traveling to the Khan of Khan, which is odd. You would actually... Wait a second. Traveling to Khan... Okay, so the Khan of Khan... No, wait. The Khan of Khan has sided with the Istari, and in return the Istari are bringing down an army. Which, of course... Shameless self-plug. If you want to see what happens with Khan when they side with the Istari, I do have a very nice campaign about that. You can find the link in the description and check it out. And I'll just spoil it a little bit for you. Khan Arkish is going to have a hell of a time. It's going to be super difficult. Right, Merchant's Guild in Grassgard is absolutely smashing. Let's see if it gives us an immediate bonus to our income. It's 1.2 right now. 1.28. 1.3. Oh, okay, so that brings in just solid 50 gold pieces a turn, and they immediately lost to Lutzakan, which is no real surprise. Dunland's doing rather well, so they might have taken Dolvorn, as I was kind of worried about. Can I get another update on its location? Okay, just a tad bit further.
Yes, my lord.
Baradvin, not Dolvorn. Dolvorn's a bit more to the south. Alright, so we'll just keep pushing then. We'll run into some Enedwaithians. Oh, there's a fort there, but it's on the siege. Bloody hell, mate. Alright, and the port in Grassgard's also done. So money is flowing in. Let's get the trading post there. It does cost quite a bit. Maybe I should save up for some... let's get the trading post. But Alge got the herbalist, that's great. And then Eryn and Rhúnen a grain exchange already. We should get some standing stones there, but I guess that's for next time. Alright, well let's keep pushing south towards Brownbow, but let's keep plopping down watchtowers, because we do want to know what's lurking in these woods. I'm not sure if he's retreating or what he's doing. I don't think there's any more Dol Guldur settlements here. This is Ilanen, and I don't think there's any more settlements here in between, which is of course in Dorwinian hands, as we know. So, I think it's rather clear what we'll be focusing on in the next episode. So, we took Eryn and Rhúnen, we defended Bûrh Alge nicely, we mopped up some of the Dol Guldur forces, just kind of consolidating what we have. Our economy is looking even healthier if you take a look at our bookkeeping. We do of course have some army upkeep because we are sending over some forces, but we can now afford these forces, which is absolutely amazing. We can even afford to retrain some of them. Oh, there we go. That's all my cash spent. Can I not combine them? No, I can't. It's too expensive. Let's pop them in the fort then real quick. Let's make sure we don't spend any money unnecessarily. Yeah. That's gonna be it. So the road is pretty clear. They want to take more of Dol Guldur's lands, siding together with the elves. Do keep an eye on the Snorks and the war with Eredor as well. See how that goes. Captain Balrog. Oh shit, that's pretty scary. We can now say that there is a Balrog right near Eredor. Oh. But yeah, that's it. Like I said, if you have any comments, do let me know. Any tips or tricks or suggestions are always appreciated. And yeah, with that said, I hope to catch you next time. Stay safe, stay cool. Bye bye.